And welcome back to another episode of Basically Ella, where we're coming at you from a new location today. As you can tell, it's a little bit of a blank canvas, but that's just exactly like my eyes. We're going to decorate my eyes. We're not decorating the wall. But, oh look, you can see my hands. All right, well, thank you for checking out Basically Ella. It's where I come to you bi-weekly to show a step-by-step, in-depth tutorial on a focus feature of your face. And as you can tell today, that is the eyes. And it's always such a weird look to watch myself chat with people with my eyes aren't done because everything looks pretty like vibrant and glammy, and then my eyes just look like tiny little bald slits, you know? But that's why we're here today. We're here to put some makeup on it and like make it a little more glam. And today we are going to do the coveted cut crease because a lot of people always want to do it and they always think it looks amazing, but it's actually super simple to do. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get into it. We're going to start with a lovely palette, and we're going to start by building our colors. I'm going to take a soft neutral brown, and I'm just going to put that all, oh, sorry, I need to pin my hair back for you. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Perfect. So we're going to put the soft brown just into the mobile part of the lid, little like windshield wiper motions, and a little bit of like circular motions just to buff it out. Now you can put that as high up as you want. Now once again, like I said, I have a hooded lid, so if you have a hooded lid, best to do is look straight in the mirror, see where your crease is, look straight into the mirror. I can see that's showing a bit of the brown there, which is awesome, but I want it to go a little bit higher still. So I'm going to angle out the corner. Once again, back and forth, windshield wiper, little circles to buff it out slowly, to diffuse that color into the skin there. See, look at that, beautiful. And then mimic onto the other eye. Once again, just put it in your crease. If you have a bigger lid area, you'd be able to see where your natural crease goes, which is good, because once again, with my hooded eyes, if I put it in my crease, I'm gonna look up and then the color basically just disappears, as you can see there. So, up higher. And then once you get comfortable with your makeup, you won't have to keep looking up all the time because you'll know exactly where you naturally put it and where you always put it. But once again, we're building color, so I'm putting in the first shade that I want, which isn't too deep. And then I'm going to put that on the bottom of my eye as well. What's nice about this first color, the color that we're going to diffuse everything into, the transition color, if you will, you don't have to be super, super neat with it because it should be quite light. Should be a softer brown or a softer tone, unless it's a brighter color. But thankfully today we're not working with intense tones. There we go. Look up. You can see that it's circled your eyes. That's great. Now we're going to go in with a slightly deeper tone, and we're going to just put it right into the same area. Not go as high as we did. You can see it's like darkened it a bit, made it a little orangey, which is great because that's what I'm going for today. Oops. Sorry, camera there. I mean, mirror. All right, all under the eye. Angling out the corner there. And then same with the other eye. And as you can see, I'm using the same brush, so you don't need a lot of brushes yet. We will be changing out the style of brush soon, but right now, with these steps, one brush is fine. Once again, angle out. There you can see. I want this to go a little higher because I'm looking straight in the mirror. I can see that, sorry, this one is smaller than this one. So I want that to go out a bit. Once again, take a step back, look, see if you like it. Balancing out, that's perfect. Back down. Now I'm going to go in with a slightly smaller brush. Not too much different. As you can see, one is, oh, can you see that? Did I put my hand in front? There we go. You can see this one here, quite bigger. This one's a lot smaller. Oh, God, it's like, what is it? It's reversed in the camera, so it's messing me up a tiny bit. All right, so we're going with that deep brown. And this one, be a little bit more precise with it, because I'm just going to go straight close to the eye, or close to the lash line. And then same with the other eye. Perfect. And then I'm going to take the brush that we used before and I'm going to slightly go over it just to diffuse the two colors together, marry them quite nicely. And then same color again, and this one, pushing it in the outer corner. Not being super precise with it right now, just pushing it in, as you can see, because I just want to deepen it to desired depth. Take your other brush again. Once again, soften those edges. And then same with the other eye. See, easy. Once again, take a step back, look if you want, see if it looks the desired depth that you want. Now, if this was just going to be like a regular daytime look, this is where I would potentially stop, but I want it to be a lot darker. Just because why not? We're having fun with makeup today. So I'm going to go in with the deepest brown and do the same thing. You can see, but I'm not putting it as high up as the other one I put in. Just putting it slightly there, and then when I'm buffing it out, I'm going to pull it higher. Okay, what I mean by not as high, you can see like with this color here, I put that first color about this length. This one I'm going to put it just underneath it so that it's not as high, is what I meant. And then taking the brush, diffusing it out. So it's kind of like creating a gradient of where I put that lightest color, then I went slowly farther down the shade, so you can have that soft gradient of the deepest to the lightest shade. See, buff it out. Make sure it's all nice and soft and diffused. See, that's fun. It's easy. And this is where we're going to go into the cut crease. This is where everyone's always like, oh, it's so hard. Technically, you can leave it like this as a cut crease by pulling it in and then filling this inner part in with a shadow. But we are going to show you how all the young youth are doing it this way. I'm going to take some of my concealer. I'm going to place on the back of my hand. So I have a nice little dollop on there. And then I'm going to take a flat angled synthetic brush, so it's easier to clean later. Put the tiny amount on there. Don't over saturate your brush with the product there. And then we're just going to take it and pull in, just to get that crease. And it's going to create like a nice sharp line above. Can you see that? There we go. There we go. And then just softly pull it into the dark part. Don't have to go too heavy with that. And then mimic it on the other eye. Mirror it, mimic it, whatever the word we want to use there. Pull in. You can make your crease as big as you want or as small as you want. That's going to be your personal preference. And then since this is a cream, we are going to want to slightly set this because it will move around. And setting it's easy. Just take a bone colored eyeshadow and dust it on top. Sorry, I'm sure you just heard my burp there. I apologize. All right, see, easy, easy. And then because we do have a little bit of a harshness between where we had that dark shade and where we put that concealer, just take your middle brown again and just like slightly dust between it just to get rid of any of that harsh edges. Do that to both sides. See, super easy. You see that? See? Gorgeous, stunning. But I still don't think it's dark enough. So I'm gonna actually go in with this like deeper, like bluey black kind of thing, just to create some intense depth, just right on this outer corner, and slightly pull into where I created that crease. There we go. I want it to be dark, but I don't want to use black. You see that? Yeah, you can see that. See, stunning. You have to do this on your own now at home. Remember, if you guys all want to give me pictures of what you've done, that'd be amazing. Follow me on social media. Gorgeous. See, really intensifies the eye. Looks quite great. Looks quite lovely as well. And what you can do if you want to go a little bit more intense is that you can take a soft angled brush. I'm going to go in with this pressed glitter. And I'm just going to put it right where we created that that crease, or where we cut the shadow. Look at that, see? The intensity that brings out so quickly. And since we created a soft light background behind it, it's just not going to pick up any of the darkness underneath. So we'll just let the glitter shine purely as it's meant to do. See, look at that. What's nice with pressed glitters compared to a loose glitter is that a pressed glitter tends to already have like some sort of adherent to it, so you can just push onto the skin and it stays in place. Whereas with a loose glitter, we would want to get like a glitter glue, so it doesn't move around on the skin. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to take this weird shade. I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I say weird shade because I should have showed you. It's like pretty, but it has a really, you can really see the green there. In person, it just has a slight green undertone, but you can really see it in the camera. Not bad, fun. You don't always have to highlight the brow bone, but I like to bring that feature forward. Quick, simple, adds a little bit of glam, a little bit of light to the eye. All right, we are almost done. First, I'm going to take a little bit of this nice deep brown. I'm going to put this right into my waterline. Sorry, nothing exciting with that one, just I want to create that crazy depth there. And since I didn't put that black part on my outer corner, I'm actually going to put this on my lash line as well. Not just in the waterline, but on the lash line. In case you're concerned what that means, the waterline is that lovely little piece of skin that's hanging right there. And then the lash line is obviously where the lashes are, just a little bit forward. Okay, easy. All right. Everyone's favorite part, some liquid liner. I'm once again going to start right in the center there. Take the other corner, create where I want that little wing, and then remember, just commit and pull it in. The contours of your eye should create like this nice perfect line for you. I know it can be a little bit like terrifying at first, but you'll get used to it. And if you are unsure, just do it like I said at the last part of your day. Practice your liner, because it's not just you. Like I said, makeup artist tends to learn to master liquid liner last before anything else. And then commit, pull it in. There we go. Sorry, I looked at my eye and then realized that there's a little bit of a disconnect in one part. It's always good to take a step back and look at your work. All right, gotta get our mascaras. Look at that. Look how much more better that looks now that I have the eyes to match the rest of the face. I tell you, everything changes so quickly. All right, I'm gonna put some mascara on. It's your choice if you want to do lashes right now. That's completely up to you. Since you all have seen me do lashes, sorry, there's one piece of hair just sitting right in my face. Since you've all seen me do lashes many, many times, I'm not going to put a pair on for you. But and I'm going to put lower lash because I do like that on myself. And there you go. You're pretty much ready to go out and do your laundry, because we're not doing anything these days. It can be a crossy, who knows? You can all decide your life. Oh, I got a little too overzealous with my mascara. That got a little dirty. There you go. But if you ever feel that your mascara gets a little bit on the skin like I did, let it dry down a bit. I'm gonna wait till it dries down a bit. Just a moment. And then just take your brush that you had with your shadow on and just lightly go over top of it, and it'll soften it and diffuse it and get rid of that little chunk that you have on your skin. You know what? I feel like I'm missing something. Let's take a fun... I have this little palette of glitters that I brought, but I like that glitter in that palette. It's right here. I'm going to take this fun little gold one. And I just want to put that in the corner of my eye. I feel like we need to accentuate that tear duct. All right. There we go. We are done for the day. That was quick. It was simple. Like I said, it's your time now if you want to put lashes on. Oh, let's like take these out so I don't look so crazy again. There we go. See, quick, easy, ready to do what you need to do for the day. Not a lot of hustle. Hustle? Hassle. Not a lot of hassle. So yeah, just have fun with your makeup. That's really quite simple. I always tell people all the time that makeup can be very intimidating if you see the whole picture, but if you break it down into smaller steps or break it down into simple areas, it may make it more manageable, more uh, easy to learn, shall I say. Because once again, looking at the full face, sometimes a little bit intimidating. But that's where I'm here, to make it a little bit easier, maybe a little bit of humor, probably not. I try to be funny, but I find when I'm getting into makeup, my professional side just hits in really quickly, and I'm like, do this, do this, do this. Do as I say. But that's it for another episode. Tune in 2 weeks on April 5th, where we are going to be doing a monochromatic makeup. Where if you're unsure what that is, that means we're going to be using the same color in the eyes, same color in the cheeks, same color in the lips. It's all going to be one look, but we're going to show you how to make it look haute couture and beautiful and stunning. So until then, thanks for coming out. Bye.